Hello everyone, welcome to this channel and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn how to remember the color coding of intravenous cannula. Now, this is something that is very important if you are posted in emergency department or in any department. In inpatients, we usually place an IV cannula. If you have anesthesia posting, it's very important. If you have medicine posting, it's very important. If you have gynae ops or surgery posting, it's basically important in all of the subjects of medicine, but it's also quite confusing sometimes. And but I have brought a very simple way to remember the color coding of intravenous cannula. Now, let us look at this picture here, a very crude image, but I hope this gets the job done. So imagine this is the earth, this is the sky. Okay, so this would be the mantle of the earth. So you know that the mantle of the earth is orange in color. So this is orange in color. The land which rests upon the mantle of the earth is gray in color. Grass or greenery or plants, they grow from the soil or they grow from the land. So the grass is green in color. Let's imagine a butterfly is sitting on the grass and this butterfly is pink in color. Now eventually this butterfly uh, it decides to fly into the sky. Okay, so the sky is blue in color. The sky also has sun, which is yellow in color. And now let us imagine the color of heaven is violet. Okay, so what lies above the sky, let's say it's the heaven, and the heaven is violet in color. Okay, now if you just remember this scheme, you start with the mantle of the earth, then comes the land, which is green color. The mantle is orange in color, the land is green color, the grass is green in color, the butterfly is pink in color, the sky is obviously blue, the sun is obviously yellow, and the heaven, let's say, is violet in color. Now, if you could remember that, you've already remembered the uh, gauge of IV cannula because, or you've already remembered the color coding of IV cannula because if you start with the mantle of the earth, you begin with 14 gauge. So 18, the orange colored IV cannula is actually the size of the orange colored IV cannula is 14 gauge. The size of the gray colored IV cannula is 16 gauge. You just add uh, eh, two to each size. Okay, so the green colored IV cannula is 18 gauge. The pink colored IV cannula is 20 gauge. The blue colored IV cannula is 22 gauge, and the yellow colored IV cannula is 24 gauge. Now, if you remember the sequence, you just add 2 to each gauge. You begin with 14 and you'll end up at 26. Okay, the violet colored IV cannula is 26 gauge. Now let us revise. We begin with the mantle of the earth. The mantle of the earth is orange in color. It begins with 14 gauge. Then comes the land, which is gray in color, 16 gauge. Then comes the grass, which is green in color, 18 gauge. Then comes the pink butterfly, which is 20 gauge in size. Then comes the sky, which is blue in color, 22 gauge. Then comes the sun, which is yellow in color, 24 gauge. And then comes heaven, which is violet in color, 26 gauge. Just an extra edge now that you have made so far into this video. There is one, imagine there is one layer of soil, maybe a white colored soil and a depigmented soil, let's say, which lies between the land and the grass. This white colored IV cannula is 17 gauge. With the size of this white colored IV cannula is 17 gauge. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found it very simple to remember the color coding of IV cannula after watching this video, please consider sharing it with your friends so that they can also benefit from this video. If you want similar content, you can check out my channel. I have already posted a few conceptual videos there. If you want me to make any specific video, a mnemonic video or a study aid video, you can post it in the comment box below. If you like this video, please consider leaving a like. It helps with the YouTube's algorithm to share the video. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.